Well, you heard Trump this morning. I don't know if you did or if you didn't, but he used the big F word this morning, talking about Israel and Iran. And I'll just paraphrase. They both effed up. They both don't know what the F they're doing. You're just not going to stop these religious zealots. So I watched a documentary the other day. It was like an hour and a half long. The Shah of Iran and the fall and the rise of the Ayatollah, yada, 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 how, he was exiled to Iraq for, 14 years or some stuff, or blah, 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 how the guy was a recluse, for a time being, and so on and so forth. I mean, just a real whack job. And, his dad was killed, I think, when he was like 5 months old. Never had a father. Never knew his dad. So you could see some weird crap going on. And then the Shah of Iran's father, which I didn't know, he was exiled to South Africa. And it's just weird. It's just the whole dynamics of that country are weird. It was the fall of the Persian Empire, after what I think they said a 2,000-year reign, of, kings and queens and so on and so forth, in Persia. So, there's a lot of dynamic things that took place, and he was trying to modernize, but his modernization of Iran wasn't going very well. It was actually alienating folks when he was trying to do the right thing, in my opinion, and it just totally backfired. And when you're dealing with these religious zealots, these fanatics, that follow Islam, that religion, it's not a religion, but that cult is nothing more than rape and murder and subjugation. It's not a religion of peace. Read it. Read the Quran and read the Hadith. There's other books, that are related to the Quran, and that explain it. It really go into detail, objectively, and then when you look at the Prophet Muhammad, there was a whack job. So this religion is not a peaceful religion. It's subjugation. And if you think it's any different, you're an ignorant fool, a completely ignorant fool. And the constitutional republic and and Islam cannot coexist. Two totally different fundamental beliefs on life, women. You name it. It's just not. They cannot cohabitate. It's not in the cards. And these people that think they can and will, these homosexuals and lesbians and all these pro-Palestine, these people will kill you in a heartbeat. You're useful idiots. That's all the left is. These liberals. You're useful idiots. Because if you went to their country, they'd kill you. You wouldn't live long. And the Quran teaches them to lie to the infidel. They'll tickle your ear. They'll tell you anything you want to hear, as long as it achieves their goal. And then once that goal is met, your goose is cooked, man. They'll chop your head off, cut your throat, do all kinds of stuff. Take your wives and your daughters and make them slaves, sex slaves, sell them as slaves. Excuse me. So don't think for 1 minute, these are peaceful people. They're not. I work with one Muslim, and I work with another one. And, they are, when you confront them on stuff, I don't want to say they're apologetic, but they're just like, well, you're just misinformed. That's not true. They just lied to you. You're misinformed. No, I'm not, motherfucker. I'm not misinformed. I've read your fucking book. Pardon my French. And, they think that, a lot of us are ignorant. We're not. You can download the English translation off the web. So I would encourage you to do that. Don't be an ignorant fuck. Pardon my French. But it's a serious matter. But anyway, hit the like button, give me a thumbs up, and like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see ya in a minute as soon as I get some coffee.